All right. So what we talking about today is I've recently just watched the first four seasons of regular show, and I just wanna tell y'all about how I've been feeling about it in the first four. Then I'll give you a review on the last four in a bit, and then I'll probably talk about the movie too. But the first four seasons of regular show, they have been pretty good. But for anybody that doesn't know what regular show is, it's a cartoon that came out in the 2010s that was very I can't say it, revolutionary to like a lot of like kids that grew up in the late 2000s, 2010s, and it's a pretty regular show as the title says. But main characters is Mordecai and Rigby. You got Skips there. You got Muscle Man, High Five Ghost, Pops, and I'm missing somebody else. Am I? Is that the main? I think that's all the main cast. I hope I'm not forgetting nobody, because let me look through here. I don't think I'm missing anybody for this one. Yeah, I think I got everybody. Oh, I didn't say Benson's name. Of course, Benson. But they're it's a cast of characters that you like, that you can enjoy. And I was just joking about it being a regular show. This show is far from regular. I'm trying to see which one is the most tame episode out of all these episodes I done watched so far. So I'll let y'all know how I'm feeling about these first seasons. Alright, season 1 is the introduction, where you just see what type of characters we have here. We learn about some, and it at first it really seemed like Muscle Man and High Five Ghost got beef with Mordecai and Rigby, but they just do their personal stuff. We had episodes where Mordecai and Rigby in the last episode of season 1, episode 12, where they came back from the past, or came from the future, and they was trying to do like some corrupt stuff. You had Donnie, aka Rigby's brother, that was just way cooler than Rigby, because Rigby's a natural loser. One thing I did notice about Rigby is he is very Rigby give me hater vibes in the first couple seasons. I feel like he's coming around in like season 4 and about 3, but we'll get there when I talk about it. Season 1 was a light introduction. We had these prank callers. The unicorn episode was funny. They always got some type of food stuff. Rigby keeps messing up on stuff. He messes up a lot. I tend to notice that. But it's a really good introduction so far. Season 2, I think things really pick up. The first episode we start out with is Hello Governor, where where Rigby is really scared of cheesy scary movies, and then we got that legendary episode I was talking about in the big 3, where Mordecai kills Rigby because he couldn't shoot a shot. But Rigby was being a dick, I'm not gonna lie, but I don't think he deserved to die though. And we had a couple decent episodes. We had one where the My Mom episode where Muscle Man and High Five Ghost is like working with Mordecai and Rigby, because Benson doesn't trust them that much. And there's so many good stuff. The TV episode where they went to go get the TV and play the game because they needed the TV to beat the high score, and they end up fighting TV in real life. Party Pete was wild, and then Benson got fired. Bro, when Benson got fired, he wild. But bro, the more I noticed in each season, I like Benson more and more. I already knew I was gonna start liking him when I was telling people in my other video that I was gonna like Benson a whole lot more. I could just tell. The Receipt episode is hilarious because they did a whole duel with each other. This is my jam. It's summertime and that's the thing. And Ricky couldn't get it out of his head. I was like, man, these episodes are really fun and good to watch. And then that part where he starts singing the "Oh Snap" at the end of the episode, they said, "Oh man," it was hilarious.
It's a funny story. Aw, snap. Ah, snap. Come to our macaroni party, then we'll take a nap. Ah, snap. Ah, snap. No! Come to our macaroni party, then we'll take a nap.
Muscle Woman, where Muscle Man got dumped. The Jinx episode was wild. Oh, I ain't even get to talk about how Eileen, Like the very first episode we saw her in, I think it was like it looked like a rough draft. It looked like her glasses wasn't on the right way, or her eyes looked different compared to how they do now. And then, you know, Mordecai, he ain't really been hitting with his stuff. And then this is wild to me, bro. I did not know Skips killed Rigby because he got caught cheating, bro. He threw down on bro, and then he had to cheat against death. Then the Night Owl was hilarious. I can talk about these episodes countlessly. The Night Owl was when they went to the future after being stuck for like years on years on years, and they escaped and went back to the past. A bunch of baby ducks. That's like what can you say? When like they're basic, Mordecai and Rigby are basically those ducks' parents for real. They showed them how to do all the types of stuff. Punch and everything. The more smarter episode was hilarious because they couldn't understand what they were saying almost at the end of the episode. I could not stop laughing. The go viral stuff is crazy. Like, I'm not gonna lie, they had a lot of good stuff in here. The karaoke video is crazy too. But it's like I want to talk. I could keep talking to y'all about it, but I don't want to make it too long. So season 3 is where I think I really started liking Benson more and more. You got the stick hockey episode where he banned them from playing it, or he sold it, and then they ended up playing it. Benson had to get back into the tournament because his mans ended up dying. I'm not gonna lie, regular show do be killing some characters. The Blondie episode, they made a lot of enemies. That's when Rigby cheated in that game. Skips didn't want his name to be, I think, revealed in the Skip Strike. Man, camping can be cool. This is where I think Rigby started to like Eileen because he complimented her. They were playing games with each other, but she smiled at him. He threw hot dogs at her face that had me dead. And then you had the slam dunk episode, the cool bikes where they was too cool and had to go to cool jail. I was like, this is wild. The house rules. Wrap It Up was a legendary episode. I did not know Childish Gambino was on that episode. I knew Tyler the Creator was because I done seen it a couple times. But I was like, wow. It was pretty fun. Benson's, where they help Benson get that girl. I'm not gonna lie, Mordecai and Rigby can be L man sometimes. But Rigby is really more L than L man's than Mordecai is. Because Rigby in the Bad Luck episode, he stole Benson's stuff, even though Muscle Man stole his stuff in the first place. So he got him, or hold, you wanna say. I can just keep talking about these episodes. Think Positive, where Pop said he was gonna fire Benson. I'm not gonna go into detail all of them. Skips versus Technology. You just gotta look at it. The Butt Dial, where he was singing that song. The Excellent Challenge was fire. They always got something to deal with food in each season, I feel like. The Gut Model. Bro, that man Muscle Man got problems, bro. Season 3 is really fun. Video Game Wizard, where Mordecai was being an L-man and didn't choose Rigby. He chose Skips. And Skips knew it wasn't right. He didn't even care that much. I mean, Skips is just naturally talented like that, though. Then you got The Best Burger in the World, Replaced, where they got fired. I was like, man. Rigby changed his name to Trash Boat, and then all them people start coming out like crazy. Fist of Justice, when Rigby really slammed that man Skip's hands in the piano thing, and they had to end up fighting for him. I ain't gonna lie, I seen things talking about who fumbled harder, and it shows CJ. I haven't seen that much of her. I think we're gonna see her in season 5 because of what happened at the end of season 4. But she was kind of crazy because she was raging after they said they were just gonna be friends, but she started thinking a little too hard. The busted cart when they were when they had to drive all the way over there. Access denied. Dead at Night. Bro, they got countless great episodes, bro. And I tell anybody to go check them out because they're fun. Muscle Mentor where Rigby's about to get fired. It's like, bro, I keep talking about all these episodes one by one in detail for like a 30th minute, but I'm not going to do that. But Trucker Hall of Fame, where Muscle Man's dad was a liar. He was actually a lifter. Out of Commission, I remember watching that as a kid, where the cart like got hit with that pop or whatever, and then they started talking, and then they had to go get it back at the end of the episode. Yeah, the fancy restaurant, the diary. That's when Eileen was in the other room the whole time, never jumped out, and Rigby said he kind of thinks Eileen is hot without her glasses on, and then she comes out without those glasses on. That had me so dead, but she hit her face like right on the table. You had the best VHS in the world where Dog was just tweaking Death Bear. But Rigby is a troll for that. In Death Bear, he was going crazy. Fuzzy Dice, oh my god. This is one of my favorite episodes because it continued on from the next season. I did not know they were going to do that. The Fuzzy Dice were the bears from like, it looked like from Five Nights at Freddy's. Basically looked like a exact, I think it might have been inspired. I don't know. But it looked like one of those. The bad kiss, bro. Mordecai fumbled so hard on here. Why didn't he just let the kiss be fine, bro? He overthought it, bro. I was thinking to myself, I was like, he really overthought it. He kept going back in time. And then he could have got the kiss, but instead, he went for the wallet at the end. I was like, damn. Damn. Season 3 was a great season. I didn't even talk about Sugar Rush, where they was jumping around like crazy. A lot of these are fresh in my mind because I didn't watch them in the past like week and a half or 2 weeks. And we got to start talking about season 4. I just finished it like a couple days ago. But X-Fit 9B, where the dude, what's that dude's name that they beat in that game? I forgot his name. That the head guy that looked just like Jesus. His son came in there and took over, and they started growing. And then all the past enemies came back out of nowhere. That's when Thomas got hired too. Thomas is whatever, bro. And then they did that. Thomas and Muscle Man did that prank on Mordecai and Rigby, and they said thanks, Thomas, and then just left him because after his car got blew up, we didn't know what was gonna happen. Then you got Party Bus, or not Party Bus, but like the whole thing of them talking about scary Halloween stuff over and over. You got the pie contest where they was judging pies. The bald spot where Muscle Man thought stuff like he was balding, but he actually had a bad haircut. Guys' night was lit though. Pops didn't have to do it. He drunk so many different gallons of milk basically, but he wanted to drink that whole thing. One thing I did notice though, I was like, if this wasn't a cartoon and it's like on Adult Swim, this would for sure be beer instead of like beer and all that, because you know it's a cartoon. But you can tell, like, it gives me a high school, like a late high school vibe, or younger 20s vibe. And I watched the Christmas special when Santa was actually cold. He came out calm. The elf was evil. TGI Tuesday was fun. The firework run was crazy. Longest weekend ever. Bro, Muscle Man and Muscle Woman are crazy. Sandwich of Death. I tell you, they do something every season. Sandwich of Death was fire, though. He said that man Benson ate that boy. They stole it. They stole Def Kwon Do from dude. They ended up becoming friends and everything. Then you got Ace Blazevlar. I don't know how to say it. Do or Diaper, where Mordecai could have got the kiss, but he's so dumb, bro. I thought he was making me mad. I don't know how y'all was feeling while watching these, but he was making me mad sometimes. Like, he had the chance. He ended up getting it, but Quips is wild. I'm not gonna lie. Zingo! Caveman. Hey, Caveman was a real one. That's My Television. I did not know a human was in there. The Geese episode, I remember that when I was younger too. I was like, they wildin'. Fool Me Twice where Benson, Mordecai, and Rigby went to that game show and ended up winning. I ain't even like talk about the geese part, but where they had to call up the baby ducks and the baby ducks helped them out so clutch. Picking up Margaret, where dude said no phones. No phones mean no phones, Mordecai. Kill It Radio was lit, bro. I said, man, they really had the AI technology take over. What makes you wonder, do you think that's gonna happen to us in the future? Let me know in the comment section. We had Skip Stress, where he was going crazy, where he was stressing too much and they had to go up there. The Cubes. Thomas was drinking that extra frozen drink and they had to go in there. Trailer Trash. Hey, Dog was a fiend because he lost a hot dog eating contest. Meteor Moves, where he finally made his move and gave her a kiss. The Family Barbecue. I remember that episode slightly, but I did not remember it going out like that. I thought I was going to cringe at Mordecai, but I actually didn't. So I was like, oh, okay. So they just jumped out that helicopter and was wilding. The last Laserdisc player was cool. Pretty cool. The Country Club was lit, though. Anytime the guys, like, come up with each other and vibe out with each other, I enjoy it a lot. And I appreciate it so much. Cause I don't know, it gave me like a big family vibe and all that. Like good friends all hanging out with each other. The Blind Trust, where Benson did not trust him at all, but ended up having to trust him. World's Best Boss. It was like back-to-back episodes where we was getting stuff with Benson. The Last Meal Before the Diet. And oh my God, that was so cool. Where he where Death told them that he was gonna die in a hot dog eating contest, and they ended up changing fate by having him get in there and then start kissing. And I ain't gonna lie, the kissing technique was nasty. I remember that as a kid too. They were grabbing each other's lips. And then you had back-to-back Muscle Man episodes where the Sleep Fighter was happening, where he had them bad dreams and them hugs and all that. It's like dang, the Party Repeat. I couldn't believe they brought that back up, and Party Pete was not real. He was a clone. I was like, what? He said, man, we just wanted to pay off college. He said, we just wanted to pay off college and tuition. And they said, going to jail, buddy. And then Steak My Amadeus, the fake goofy dollars, I'm gonna call them. And Mordecai, and the Bears came back. Not the Bears, but the electronic stuff, like the Five Nights at Freddy's stuff came back. Crazy. Lit episode. Mordecai got rejected. I thought they were already dating. That's what made me confused about their relationship. I thought they were officially dating after they kissed and all that. Then she went off to college. And then I'm gonna say one thing about season 5 is when Mordecai went up there. I'm not gonna lie, Rigby was being a W friend right there. He was trying to let him know and was being honest with him. And then he ended up moving on. I don't know what's gonna happen next. I know some things, but I don't know like the full context of everything. So I can't wait to find out. All in all, to say, regular show has been a banger. Like a straight banger. Like, I'm not gonna lie, the first 4 seasons have been bumping. Fire. Top tier. I'm enjoying it a lot. I can't wait to see what's gonna happen next. I feel like I'm addicted like crack in a way. Just keep watching them. Like when I start watching them, I just keep going and going and going. And I've been enjoying it a lot. I'm glad I'm rewatching some of these cartoons to see how my later teen years would feel. Because younger me did not really care when I was like 11, 12, 13. But I'm starting to pay attention to it a lot more and starting to realize these cartoons are really good and it's not nostalgia that's getting to me. Thank you for watching the video. Peace out.